we've got Brett with us today. Brett's staying with us for the next 8 days for a bit of board and train. She's an 8-month-old female German Shepherd. The only thing we've done with her so far since she's been with us is take her on a 1.5-mile walk with our dog Tucker. We also did go ahead and swap out the collar that she's on. She was on just a regular flat buckle collar that she backed out of when her owner was dropping her off. Luckily she was in the house. So we did go ahead and move her to a limited slip collar. It's just a flat collar. But you can see here, if she pulls on it, it tightens, but it can only tighten about 3 or 4 inches and then it stops. So it's not like a choke collar or a regular slip collar where it just continues to tighten and has a stopping point. So the only purpose of this collar really is to keep the dog from being able to back out of it and get loose. Which she's a little nervous about the new environment. So she's a little skittish, a little flighty. It's really important to make sure we have a securely fitted collar on her so that she doesn't get loose, especially being in a neighborhood that she's not familiar with, where she's not going to be able to find her way home. We're going to go ahead and see if Brett knows any basic obedience commands. Brett, come here. Good girl. Good girl. So she responds to her name a little bit and being called. Brett. Good girl. Not quite a true recall, but at least she does pay a little bit of attention. We'll go ahead and try a couple others. Brett. Hi. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Brett. Down. Down. Good girl. Good job. So you can see that her owners have done a little bit of training with her. She understands sit, she understands down. Again, we're in a very relaxed, quiet, non-distracting environment. There's no people out right now. There's no other dogs. So this may change if we introduce distractions into her environment. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Brett. Sit. Good girl. Okay, again, repeating commands to try to get her to follow them. She's not probably used to the consistency with regular obedience training. Brett, come on. Come here. Brett, come. Come on. Come on. Little gentle tug on the leash to get her to come on over. Good girl. See if she'll go into a down from a standing position. Brett, down. 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 Good girl. So she does a little bit, just needs a little bit of retraining on some of those behaviors. We're going to go ahead and start walking her back and forth, see how she does as far as her general leash manners are concerned. Ready to go for a walk? Go this way. So lots of pulling on the leash. This is one of the concerns that her owners had. Walk back this way. Heel. Brett, heel. Definitely doesn't understand a heel command. Just kind of dragging her along with me and her dragging me. Good girl. I can imagine that if she saw a squirrel or a cat or another dog that she wanted to follow after, she would most likely pull a lot harder than what she was here. Again, we don't have anything going on in the neighborhood right now, so this is just a habit for her to pull on the leash. You know, being a pretty large female German Shepherd, again, having nice leash manners is very important so that they're not dragging you down, wearing your arms out. A dog that's comfortable on a leash, that walks politely on a leash, is going to be a joy for you to walk, which means you're going to want to take your dog out more places. That's going to keep him social, healthy, and active. So good leash manners is very, very important. So we're going to go ahead and keep working with her a little bit today. We'll start doing a little bit of food training with her again probably tomorrow. Good job, Brett. Good girl.